There he's going. Davis, you're ready. Look at that tail. Oh, look at that tail lash. He's good. Oh, somebody pointed out you're traveling around, but it's not with the same group of friends or set of friends. You're an extrovert. And I was like, hold on a second, an extrovert? Let me think about that. Then I remembered the whole age-old topic about can photographers who are introverts actually do photo gigs with people. I'm talking about portraits and modeling type stuff. So we'll do a quick chat about that as I get down to Chucktown. Let's do some voiceover and use the internet's description of extrovert and introvert.
Starting with a quick Google search of introvert from the Oxford language is a shy, reticent person. Moving on to turn into an adjective, extroverted, of denoting or typical of an introvert, shy, reserved, withdrawn, reticent, diffident, retiring, a quiet person. We go even further here with extrovert definitions, an outgoing, overtly expressive person, with similar words being used like outgoing person, sociable person, life and soul of the party, and socializer.
And if there's a name for the in-between?
Now, for the in-between, I think we have what we can consider newer words. An ambivert is a person whose overall behavior is in the middle ground of extrovert and introvert. On the other side, omnivert is a person who can either act as an extrovert or an introvert in specific situations. And it's the internet, so of course there's conflicting opinions, and some might say are ambiverts real? No matter our preferences, we all extrovert some part of our personality, introvert some other part of our personality, so ambiverts don't exist because you can't prefer both extroversion and introversion. One is always going to be stronger than the other. A Forbes article completely contradicts that, saying ambiverts have a distinct advantage over true introverts and extroverts because their personality doesn't lean too heavy in either direction.
Having said that, I feel like I'm a bit of both, which I would say is normal for me. I know that's not normal for everyone. If you lean one way or the other, and it can be somewhat of a hindrance, that is definitely something to seek out someone way more qualified than this YouTuber to talk to you about the topic. Let's go on there. Went and picked up some new backgrounds from my buddy Jeff, whose wedding is the wedding vlog on this channel. You can go check that out. Figure out exactly where I'm gonna put these at. Cannot ride to Charleston with me. But I also, with my Dutch angle having self, have to throw in here that it is more than a-okay if you don't want to do modeling style, portraits, wedding photos, and work with people. If that's not your thing, that's not your thing, that's okay. Street photography is not really my thing, as I talked about in the last video. And I know plenty of street photographers who can do it all, and I know street photographers who will never, ever touch any type of modeling style photo shoot. So what your lane is a-okay. Oh, more on what's up with this denim jacket. End of the video. All right, Vinny, Daddy's gonna try to pet you goodbye. Daddy's gonna try to pet you goodbye. No, you can't. But for introverts who are gonna be working with people or just trying to get out of their comfort zone, the first thing I suggest is having an idea of the settings on your gear, especially the camera, but don't think you have to know everything. Just know the settings that are appropriate for the job you're trying to pull off. Like when I just did a portrait video of May, I knew I needed to bounce between 24 and 60p a lot, so that's all I focused on. I didn't focus on slow and quick mode, just the stuff that I knew I needed to get the job done that day. I don't have anybody else to really speak for me, and if I want the shoots to get accomplished, I have got to talk. There's just no one else to do it, and it's very common to walk into group settings, family settings, and just have to introduce yourself. You just have to, because no one is going to be speaking for you. And sometimes in life, you don't want anybody else to be speaking for you. You want to speak up for yourself. None of this comes overnight. It all takes time. Time. Oh crap, I have 2.5 hours to go in some bad traffic. Let's hit this road.
Hold it down, 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 down. Hold it down, down, down.
Hit up the rest area. So the thing about this, the camera is the ultimate icebreaker, especially if you're going in to photograph a wedding or event like that. Area use some business cards around, or just cards showing that you're serious about photography. Maybe you link to a website if anyone is like, what are you doing with that thing out in public? That thing being the camera. But communication is 100% the big key. Just communicating what's relevant to go over. Probably stay away from hot button topics if you don't know the people that you're around. And I can't recommend enough just starting with something simple, like with models, close-up shots like I'm doing
¾ length, sitting down, standing, things that people are used to doing if you're dealing with models who are not used to modeling. And even if you're dealing with models who are used to model, ask them what they like to shoot. Like, they sometimes have their favorite poses, they sometimes have some things they're comfortable with. Remember, you're collaborating in the process, so getting input is a two-way street. That's a really loud car, one of those that has balls hanging off the back. All right, arriving here in Charleston through the 5 o'clock traffic for the third and final thing. It's been in this jacket, like I teased, in this shirt. All were gifts from friends who I have a comfortable time with. And that's kind of my third little hack there. Wearing something that reminds you of some more comfortable times where you're at ease. It doesn't even have to really be clothes per se. It could be a bracelet, it could be even a hairstyle or something like that to calm you down when talking to people. And another thing, you can do some photography that doesn't involve talking to people. Food photography, astrophotography, those kind of things can all help you. Just checking out somebody backing out. They're probably like, what is he doing vlogging? I'm just vlogging.